Hey Blades fans, welcome back to Hertz Arena and another Florida Everblades pregame show. I'm Hannah Jo Groves alongside Jake Maurice, and yes, we are wearing these hats again.
The hats stay on as long as the winds keep coming.
That's what we've decided for now, anyway. But today is military night, so make sure you get your replica jerseys on your way in. The players will also be wearing specialty jerseys that I will show you a little bit later on. But Jake, last night we finally got the home win in the regular season. Can you walk me through the immediate differences that you saw for the Blades when they stepped on the ice?
Well, they started pushing the attack right away, were aggressive on the forecheck, relentless on their opportunities, and they got the goal in the first period. It would have felt a lot different if Florida had that first. They're strong, they get the pressure, but they don't get the goal. They got the late reward from it, from their captain, getting his first of the year, something everyone can feel good about, and then you keep it going in the second, get an early goal from another guy who's getting his first of the year, and then in the third period, finally everything came together with the chances getting in the back of the net. You score on the power play, you score shorthanded, just one where you can feel good about everything all throughout the night. Jet Jones coming back, having a strong game. Hunter Sansbury in his first game back, coming back and making some really nice shot blocks, like showing his value on the defensive side. Just everything for Florida went really well last night, and I think the big part of it was getting that first period goal, something they could actually, a tangible reward for their hard work was big for them.
And Chow snuck in right kind of at the end of that first period. But before that, Jake, he did something I've never seen him do before. A Fort Wayne player pushed Chow down on the ground and then had some words for him, and then Chow got up and started pushing, which I've never seen Chow get that way before. But what do you feel like that did for the momentum of the game?
Well, first off, you saw after that, everyone immediately jumped in, going in to protect their captain, which you love to see. You love to see that. And then also, it just shows, like, these guys, everyone was... They were embarrassed about the game on Wednesday. They wanted to bounce back, showing emotion. That's exactly what you want out of your captain, is you need that kind of
fight.
You need that. Yeah, you need that if you're going to get that kind of win like they did yesterday.
Definitely. Do you think that the chippiness could increase tonight? Or
I'm sure. I think it'll be kind of dependent on the result.
Okay.
Sometimes it either goes all the way where it's really nasty, or if it's a really tight game, you know.
Yes.
Where, like, if we're looking at a 2-2 tie in the third or something like that, you don't want to risk taking a dumb penalty, so everyone kind of stays away and keeps their head on straight. So I think it kind of is going to depend on how the game flow goes.
For sure. And special teams, amazing yesterday. One shorthanded goal, one power play goal. We love to see that. What did you see them doing in order to create opportunities for themselves?
Well, even on the power plays the Blades had before, Anthony Romano got that one. They were getting opportunities because they were getting guys set up in the right spot with space.
Yes.
There wasn't guys stuck on the perimeter, or a guy, he has the puck in a good spot, but there's a Fort Wayne player right next to him. No, they had room, they had space, they had guys out front, and there were guys getting to the rebounds to get those second opportunities, like the Romano goal. Everblades is here. We're 5-0 when we score a power play goal. We're 0-4 when we don't. So
that's a good stat line.
It's a pretty good. If we score a power play goal, we're in a good situation.
Yes.
So certainly special teams going to be very important tonight in this game.
Also wanted to bring up Reed Duke. Oh my gosh, has he been great. How have you seen him again just really step into this team and prove what he can do?
I mean, he shoots everything he can, and he's got a really good shot. He's a great character guy. He's always been a driver. He might be maybe the only Blade who really hasn't had an off night all year. He's been good pretty much every game that Florida's had this season. He's got such a good motor. He's a very smart player, too. He knows where to put himself on the ice to give his teammates an outlet when they need it, to put himself in the best situation to get an opportunity, where to get the puck when he's in a tight corner and he just needs to get rid of it, or if there's a guy open, and what does the lane look like to get it over to him for the best opportunity to score. He's just a very smart player with the good hands and good speed. Makes for a very fun guy to watch out there.
Definitely. It seems like his teammates are starting to trust him a little more. They're knowing that he knows what to do with the puck, and it's great to see him just grow into his role on this team.
Well, yeah, the more you watch him, the more you realize this is a guy who always seems to know the right spot to be, and there seems to be a thought of, okay, if we just find Reed on the ice, then something good is going to happen.
Absolutely. We love having those guys on our team.
Sure helps, for sure.
So I know you got to talk to Craig Needham yesterday after his first goal of the season, so let's take a look at that real quick.
Here for a post-game interview with forward Craig Needham after a 5-2 win. And Craig, you score an important early goal in the second period, a nice drive to the net, and then you deflect the puck home. What were you seeing on that play where you knew you had a real chance to get your first this year?
Just go to net. We always harp on it. Stop in front of net. That's where good things happen. Saw Romer got in the corner, just stopped there, put my stick down, and found a way.
You and Romano, you seem to have some good chemistry here tonight. One of the first times you two have really been playing together this year. What was working well for the two of you this evening?
Yeah, it was our first time together. We really didn't know what to expect, but both skaters, can make plays, so he's easy to play with. He makes those plays, and just happy to play with him.
You got 4 points in 9 games so far this year. You're getting your offense rolling pretty well early in this season. What in your second year pro has really worked for you when you compare it back to those first games as a pro last season?
I think just confidence, knowing I can play at this level and contribute and help the team in different ways, whether that's points or not, but knowing that I can help, it really builds confidence for me along the way.
And now that your team responds in a big way after Wednesday's result, you get the 5-2 win tonight. What do you think that says about the character of your group?
It says a lot that we're resilient. We're not going to back down to anybody. We were unhappy with Wednesday, to say the least, so to come out with a win tonight just excites us more for tomorrow.
And now finally for tomorrow, you know you're going to be getting Fort Wayne's best. You saw your best tonight, so what are you expecting tomorrow evening in the rubber match of this series?
It'll be hard fought. It'll be a tight game. Both teams are highly competitive, both sides of the puck, so it's going to be a tight one. It'll be fun.
Thank you, Craig.
Of course, thank you.
So, Jake, we want to continue this momentum. We want to get another win at home and to win this series that we've got going on. So give us the Direct Effect Marketing 3 keys of the game.
Well, the special teams battle is important. We talked about that with the power play. The penalty kill also having a great night. Their third shorthanded goal of the year, first at home. Kyle Betts, that one, the capping off the scoring last night. So it was great to see that, and you want to keep that going tonight. Second off, you got to make sure you continue to be relentless on the puck. Florida was way better last night on their forecheck than they were on Wednesday, and that was a huge part of the game. And then finally, making sure you're there out front to support your goaltender, Cam Johnson, in his 200th Everblades game last night. Had a strong performance, 24 saves on 26 shots against. It is expected that Johnson's going back in the crease again tonight.
Wow.
So he wants to get another good game under his belt for number 201.
Yes.
So hopefully the Everblades, to help him out as best they can, you want to get in around the net and make sure those passes. It didn't matter for the end result, but there was that one power play goal Fort Wayne scored late in the game where they got it across, a pass that, you know, it was the only time really Fort Wayne got a pass through like they were quite a bit on Wednesday. So certainly an improvement, but you take that away and then things are even better for you.
Absolutely. And Cam Johnson also mentioned in our Hertz Number 1 Club interview last night how fueled he is by the fans' energy.
Yes, and we had a great crowd last night.
We did.
Expecting a great crowd again tonight.
All right, so on your way in, you saw the replica jerseys. This is the real deal jersey. This is presented by National Coalition for Patriots, and you're going to want to get on the Dash Auction app and put your name in for this as soon as you possibly can because, gosh, they're going to go quick, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, well, the team looked great in them last night, right? And the replica jerseys, they look nice, but there's nothing quite like
the real
deal.
All right, Blades fans, well, on this military night, we want to make sure that we give a special thank you to all military personnel that are here with us tonight. Thank you for your service. We're so honored to have you here with us, and we hope that we can bring home the win for you. Next up, we've got warm-ups, and then it's the Fort Wayne Comets versus your Florida Everblades. We'll see you there.